We're really seeing a true paradigm change in water recycling. If you look historically, recycling when it started was primarily for irrigation purposes. Agencies who did recycling were concentrated in the arid regions of the country.
In 1990, the WateReuse Association was established in California with the goal of advancing laws, policy, and funding to increase water reuse.
So in other parts of the country versus the arid west and the southeast, we're seeing completely different drivers. And those areas are realizing that water recycling is a great answer to address many of those issues.
In 2000, the WateReuse Association became a national organization. By 2019, WateReuse had members in 38 states, the District of Columbia, and 11 countries.
Water is one of the most important things for all of us and for the natural world. And the issues with water is getting so complex, and that we need to begin thinking about water recycling, and the time is now.
Water reuse is the ultimate solution for water-related problems. Whether it's not enough water, too much water, or the wrong quality of water, water reuse is the solution.
Across the U.S., communities and businesses are turning to water recycling to ensure safe and reliable freshwater supplies.
Whether it be irrigating hay, or growing an edible food crop, or fabricating microchips, or even for drinking water, we have the technology and the regulatory platforms now to successfully reuse any source of water for any purpose.
Reclaimed Water supports about a third of all of the data centers in our service area. About 80% of all internet traffic in North America comes through our service area and really supports economic growth both in this country and globally.
Incorporating decentralized treatment systems that are integrated with our centralized water infrastructure really creates greater resiliency and reliability with our city water and wastewater systems.
But now there's just an explosion as far as people wanting to use recycled water for potable usage.
For me, the biggest change has being in a front row seat as well as an active participant in seeing how public perception, public acceptance of water recycling has changed.
By 2027, the volume of recycled water in the U.S. is projected to increase by 37%.
The WateReuse Association is helping to put in place policies that are providing grants and incentives to enable communities and businesses to implement real water reuse projects.
The WateReuse Association pulls the expertise from all over the nation, and we get a chance to have one-on-one conversations to really interact with the latest and greatest in technologies.
30 years ago, no one knew what reclaimed water was or water recycling. Today, through the help of the WateReuse Association, most Floridians not only know about reclaimed water, they seek it.
The WateReuse Association is dedicated solely to advancing laws, regulations, funding, and public acceptance of water recycling.
When I think of the future and what we need for water security across the globe, water recycling is absolutely paramount, that it is accepted in all of our communities, and not just when it becomes a point of crisis, but really that we start to integrate it into our total water supply systems now.
For my organization to really be at the forefront, we needed to start to look at the complete water cycle and how we could make this incredibly clean effluent be available to everybody.
I used to treat wastewater, and now we're treating wastewater to water. But everything is very new and everything is exciting. I'm excited to work here every day.
So I've been tasked with taking black water and purifying it to a potable standard, which is a big feat in itself. To do that and be on the front line is an honor, something I take a lot of pride in, and I'm carrying the torch.